Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Karina.
And guys, we're doing OCs, but our OCs?
Like the OC, the show?
Like the show The OC.
I've never watched a single episode of the OC.
Welcome to the OC episode that everyone has been demanding.
Is that
I'm not gonna lie, the
Imogen Heap
first
show?
it is the Imogen. It's the show with the scene that spawned the Lonely Island sketch where they shoot each other.
That's all I know about the
Yeah,
OC.
the lasting cultural impact of the OC. I'm gonna be honest. The first time I saw the term OC, I thought that's what people were talking about was the show.
Is it not?
It stands for original character.
I've never had one.
Well, this is gonna be
So this is a
great.
bad episode for
This is
me.
gonna be.
You've ruined.
I agree with the premise. I have to leave.
This suggestion comes to us from just some guy on the episode that you guys did with Jacob
That
while I
sounds
was
like
away.
it would be my OC, just some guy.
Just some. Could you please draw each other's edgy 13-year-old self-insert OCs?
Oh, hell
Yeah, okay.
yeah. We're 13 again.
We're 13 again.
Oh,
And we're drawing
Lord.
our interpretations. We're going to describe to the best of our abilities the kind of stuff we were drawing
Yeah.
when we were 13, when we were around that age, and we're going to try and make it into something. It's
Yeah.
going to be relatable. It's going to be a good episode. Julia,
Ooh, cool. The weakest link here. I don't.
what sort of stuff were you drawing when you were 13?
I was drawing a lot of photos from magazines. That's what I was doing. So,
Okay.
whoopsie doodles. Here we go.
Doing a lot. Whoopsie Doodles would be a good name for a drawing show.
Whoopsie
If anybody wants to use that,
If it's not already taken,
just
I'll take it. Because it's kind of the motto of my drawing style.
So you were just drawing like from life stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was drawing I would buy fashion magazines and draw like headshots from that,
Okay.
so that I could practice anatomy. But I did have a character drawing that I would do of myself sometimes.
Okay.
In school, I would draw it and into little comics, and I would send it like notes during class to my best friend. How I drew myself back then is very close to how I draw myself now.
Okay. So with many eyes.
I
and-
haven't evolved much.
Okay.
No, I have like the side bangs, Although I used to draw in those comics, I used to do like a little chibi anime face.
There you
Julia
go.
used to do chibi anime.
Quintessential 13-year-old.
All right.
Yeah.
So I
I
got
We're
saw
getting
everyone
there.
doing it.
I got to give you chibi anime. Okay. Well, I've already drawn the face shape wrong.
You gave it
For that.
realistic face shape.
Let
Okay.
me tell you, I was not doing realistic proportions when
Okay.
I wasn't drawing. For
Okay,
my
but this is a
I made dudes with
this is an
really long
update.
legs.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a big head.
Oh, hell yeah, legs.
Long,
Oh my god.
long
So-
legs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting somewhere with
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
We're gonna make this into something. This is a good idea for an episode, and we're going to do a good job with it.
So if I wasn't drawing myself, I was drawing just a lot of dudes,
Okay.
even if it wasn't using from reference, and they just had the longest legs.
Okay. So some long legs.
Yeah.
Like clamp long
yeah.
legs.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
There we go.
Okay.
I read a lot
Okay,
of
so we got
of Clover. That was a
Chibi.
4-volume
Oh.
clamp manga. That was very good.
You said you gave yourself the side bangs.
Yeah, really choppy.
Okay.
I had a very short, spiky ponytail coming out the back of me head.
Short and spiky, like this, like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, basically.
Okay. Cool. We're getting there.
Yeah. And I went to a private school, which meant that I always drew myself in like the most Hot Topic outfit.
Oh, okay.
Like
So like the private school outfit, but like kind of messed
oh
up.
no, I never drew the private school outfit because I didn't want to be in the private
Yeah,
school.
it's
see.
not the
outfit.
real you.
Yeah, it's not the real me. The real me inside. The real me inside is the Evanescence listening,
Oh,
Tsunami
Julia,
Bomb listening.
you're
girl.
Misty.
Yeah,
You're Misty from Pokemon.
Yeah, I am.
Hot Topic Misty.
Hot Topic Misty.
With-
Here it comes.
The longest legs.
I'm trying to
Okay,
remember.
so we're gonna give you sort of like a. Okay, we're gonna try and make this so like little chibi body, but then
Just really long legs.
really long. Just
Oh, longer, my boy.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna here.
Give her a squat.
Because the hair, the head needs to be big in comparison, but then but the legs need to
She's
be
a chibi.
okay.
Yeah.
So maybe squat. We're gonna squat the legs. We're gonna squat the legs. Okay, here we go.
Have me doing that pose that that dude that was appearing behind everyone's butt cracks at a magic card.
Oh
convention
yeah,
was
okay,
doing
with
his hands up.
the hands sort of like yeah, I gotcha.
I do want to say that the pants I was wearing were those Hot Topic belty pants.
Oh, like what are they called? Trip pants?
Yeah, I was wearing. I was
those, but long.
It looks like I'm doing yoga
Your Wii Fit trainer.
with spider legs.
This is good. This is what we wanted to do. This is what we wanted to accomplish
Yeah.
on this episode.
Oh, I also always wore the two studded belts.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You know, the
Double
ones that
belt.
weren't attached at all,
Right.
that just like hung around your waist.
The Final Fantasy.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy.
The Final Fantasy
I had to say,
double belt.
it was the time of like Final
Yeah.
Fantasy X. You know, I thought Titus's one pant leg thing was cool.
Do you have sort of like a little like edgy, like you're a little mad?
Oh no, I was always like smirking and having a good time.
Okay, so like
I dressed punkish, but I did not act punkish.
gotcha.
I got straight A's, y'all. I was a
I
straight A
got
student.
straight A's, y'all. Julia Levitate.
That's not punk.
Oh, I got straight A's,
I
y'all.
was very worried about being in trouble at any point in my life. I never wanted to have
made
a
one of-
disappointed talk from my parents. It was terrifying to me. That being said, I did get into like a lot of fights and stuff. So, you know.
Physical fights?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You were scrappy?
Oh, I was scrappy. I was always like outside and I was scrappy and I was always doing some sort of sports or climbing or
Sounds like you were pretty cool.
yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to see like, definition of cool to, the age that I am now. Yeah, I was pretty cool. Back then, not cool with like actual people my age.
All right, so maybe maybe you're doing like a ready like to punch
Yeah.
pose.
Here's the thing about me and the fighting, right?
Uh-huh.
My dad had this rule where he's
Uh-huh.
like, if someone's bullying you, you tell them to stop 3 times. And then you tell a teacher somewhere in there. And if they keep going, you have the right to punch them in the face. And usually I went for kicking them in the shin.
Good rule.
So I would kick them in the shin and then
Good
they'd be
MO.
down. My dad likes to retell this story where this kid was bullying me and my dad was just watching to see what I would do. And I told him to stop 3 times. And I warned him that I was going to kick him and he still kept going. So I just spun around and I kicked him really hard between the legs. And he went down and my dad was like, yes, I'm so proud. You've done it. Just like, one hit to make them leave you alone. Not like enough to do some damage.
Yeah, I did that once, except I was in high school. But I was a freshman, so it's kind of like barely counts. And
Yeah.
this guy was like blocking a doorway I needed to get in through, and I was like carrying some sculptures and stuff. So
Yeah.
I was like, please move, and he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I headbutted him in the stomach.
Holding
And-
the sculptures?
My hands were full, and he was much
Incredible.
taller than me.
So you were like, I'm not going to use my feet here. Don't have the coordination for that. Let's just headbutt. That's amazing.
And then when we were seniors, we were like hanging out one time waiting for the bus, and he was like, "Remember that time you headbutted me in the stomach?" And I was like, "Yeah, can you let it go?"
Let go, man. It happened so long ago.
I'm glad you guys became friends after that.
Yeah.
That's
Not really, but
you were hanging out.
it was just
That's so funny.
yeah.
Wow. That's the most like teen thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Boy was blocking door that girl was trying to get through.
And then you headbutted him.
Girl headbutted.
That's so anime.
What's the Hot Topic, Julia? Describe the Hot Topic shirt.
It's like a band shirt. Right?
Yeah. I was usually wearing like a 9 Inch Nails shirt.
Okay, so it's just like a shirt with a band name. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna write band.
It was
name.
either like 9 Inch Nails or one of those ironic like Happy Bunny You know, like I wish I were dead. Yeah.
I loved Happy Bunny.
Did you do the choker?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know it.
The choker going.
I also had a cartilage piercing at the time, and that was my first piercing. I don't know why I decided to start with that, but I told my mom I wanted to get an ear piercing. She was like, "Do the cartilage," and I was like, "Okay."
That was your mom.
Yeah, it wasn't even your decision.
No. The thing I found out later that my mom wanted a cartilage piercing, and she just wanted to figure out how painful it was. So she sent me first. So I was young and spry.
Yeah, exactly. This is okay. So you're ready to fight.
Yeah.
You've got the long legs.
I do want to point out the dichotomy between me being in a bunch of fights and also desperately not wanting to be in trouble.
Well, you fought it.
Yeah, you had a lot going on.
You fought for honor. You were doing what your dad told you to do.
Listen, I gave him a chance.
Your dad said you must fight, and you were like, okay.
I told the bullies that, I gave them 3 chances to fix their behavior, and I explained to them what they were doing was wrong, and they still kept doing it. So you know what? I got to get them away from me. A swift kick to the shin. People will leave you alone. I was a big, avid supporter of just, ignoring people, but
when they left you no choice.
When they left me no choice.
Boots? Do the boots?
Oh, yeah. I had the Doc Martens. You know it.
What do those look like? Describe them to me.
They're like big, chunky black boots.
They're like these.
Perfect.
Oh, Karina's wearing them. Yay!
Karina also has the choker, which is...
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
I think the theme of this episode is that we've not really progressed as people since we were 13.
No, because I still
At least Julia and I.
I still go by the rule of 3 tries and you're out.
Yeah. I have not tested it.
No.
I would never bully you, Julia. I don't know that I would know how to.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't feel like you could ever actually be a bully. I feel like you would say the most gentle, bullying, joking comment, and then you would spend the rest of the day apologizing.
I would just be like, I was just trying to.
Please know that was a joke.
I wasn't trying to. I respect you so much.
I shouldn't have said that. It was just a joke, but sometimes you get caught up in the moment with the bit.
Is this?
I mean, yeah. Your proportions are much better than mine
Are
were
they?
when I was 13.
These aren't.
How long were the legs?
Hold on.
Julia?
Let me just real quick.
The heads were so big and the shoulders were so. I'm doing a mean lean.
You're
here.
doing a mean lean. Okay. Yeah. Let's just get
I have
that.
a bobblehead proportion. You
I'm
know?
so sorry. Should I?
Are you kidding me? I love it.
Okay. I'm just gonna shrink this leg a teensy bit.
Don't you dare.
Never mind.
That would be inaccurate.
Okay.
To how I drew.
We're
That's
keeping
just
the
more lean.
We're keeping the lean. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. This is rad. Hot topic. Teen Julia.
Yeah. This
Wow.
is the teen that how I wished I dressed. And kind of did? No, this is just me with really long legs, I guess.
We just took teen Julia and made her taller.
Great.
It made me very long.
Wonderful. Someone else.
Okay.
It's Karina.
Hello.
That boy, by the way, that was trying to bully me, he was chasing me around with a dead bug, and he was trying to get me to touch it with my face.
With your face.
And I told him to stop and that it was gross. And I told him 3 times, and then he didn't, so I kicked him in the shin really hard. And from that day on, we were friends.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how you make friends, by being mean to
I
them.
guess that's how you make friends. I didn't do that, and I didn't get kicked in the shins ever, and I didn't make any female friends.
Then what was up with 13-year-old you, Nathan? Because that's what I'm here.
You gotta draw me.
I'm here to draw you
so
as your OC.
as hard as this may be to believe, no beard when I was 13.
What?
No beard. Just some shaggy hair. Just some. I thought
Like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo?
I think I liked the pointy. I liked the pointy look, the pointy hair, sort of hair covering the eyes look. That was real.
The 2010s webcomic
Yes.
protagonist hair.
I guess earlier, early 2000s webcomic protagonist hair.
Yeah, like Mega Tokyo.
Yeah, I didn't do round Everything was very jagged. I was big into that sort of Invader Zim style of drawing things. And then another key element must be included, sword on fire.
Oh, nice.
Sword on fire.
Sword on fire. Holding sword is on fire.
Sword on fire. How about yours?
My sword's on fire. That's why
I like it, so I never get bored.
Yeah. This is not what my hair did in real life, but boy, I wished it would.
This is some Bakugo hair going on.
If Bakugo's power was, instead of cool explosions, just holding a sword that was on fire, me.
It's very fun to think of Nathan
like
wanting
a
on-fire sword, considering you were... Wow.
This is so good. Karina, this is so good already. And then, I would always draw myself in like a real baggy hoodie.
This is just webcomic. This is Mega Tokyo.
Yeah.
Or is that what it was called? I don't remember.
It's very funny to me that you liked on-fire swords, considering how non-fighty you are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't...
You just wanted to hold one. Oh my God, Karina. You've gone...
This is so good. This is so accurate. Oh my God.
Oh my
God, the tiny body.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, can you give me some real big feet?
Yeah.
Some real big, like, Sonic feet.
I know exactly what aesthetic you were kind of describing. It's like...
Thank you.
It's like this.
Yeah. I didn't think I could pull off Jinkos, but I would give myself baggier clothes than I actually owned. Yeah, that's pretty right on the right on the money. I don't have any like cool stories of me asserting myself as a 13-year-old like you guys
has never
did.
been in a fight.
I got bullied a heck of a lot, so I got into a lot of shin kicking. That's what I did.
Yeah, you did the shin kick.
Yeah.
I don't know that I was bullied per se. I wasn't cool.
Right.
I don't think I was like important enough to bully though. Have I talked about this? Like being in the locker room, all of the like the cool kids would go behind one side of the lockers and just toss their shoes over. So it was like raining shoes on us.
That's kind of fun.
Hallelujah.
You just had to dodge the shoes while you were putting on your shorts.
That's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, have you ever had a shoe hit you in the face?
Okay, fair enough.
Julia was the one throwing shoes.
No, I never started any fights. I just reacted to being bullied. I had a heavy lisp, and I was very poor in a rich town. So there was a lot of, me having to stick up for myself.
Dang.
So.
Nice.
I kicked so many rich kids in the shin. That's why
you were the shin kicker.
The shin kicker. Julia's vigilante justice.
Her long legs.
The shin kicker.
Oh, that's what the long legs were for.
Yeah, her range is incredible.
It goes back around. Full
Yeah,
circle.
you can really get at everyone's shins.
Nathan, was your sword a katana? Because I imagine that everyone's sword.
Everyone's sword was a katana.
I just kind of assumed,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I figured at this point it was a safe assumption to make.
Can you do that thing where there's just like one shine mark going like the same direction you've got these lines, but just like one
bar of brightness?
One bar of brightness on the sword.
Just for you.
Oh, yeah.
Can we?
I'll put a black outline on it.
Yes.
It's like 13.
That's how you, yes.
That's how you indicate light.
Although I think the most inaccurate thing that we've done today so far is that we've all drawn feet. I always got to the bottom of my character where like feet were, and I was like, oh, that's where the page runs out. Whoops.
I mean, I did feet, but they did just look like this.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Oh, I
yes.
certainly did not.
Yes.
Here we go.
That's the foot. I still draw feet like that. You just draw little domes, little turtle shells. Oh, wow.
T-shirt, jacket,
Hoodie.
hoodie,
Baggy,
of course.
baggy hoodie.
Only the baggiest.
Baggy hoodie.
Good.
Yeah.
The piece of clothing I probably draw the most now as an adult.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is wonderful. I can't stop looking at that eye
That's-
because it's every eye that I've drawn
Yep.
when I was 13 or 12.
Oh, yeah, and the hands coming out of the sleeves. No wrist, just
Yeah.
fingers coming out of sleeve. Wow. This takes me back, Karina. Thank you.
I'm glad. We're having a fun little nostalgic
Nostalgia
episode.
trip, yeah.
Is this about right?
Yep.
Is that you?
It me.
This looks like someone drew a knockoff Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes.
Is this anime Calvin and Hobbes?
Can you just draw the anarchy A on the hoodie,
Can you
please?
remind me what that looks
It's
like?
the
Is
A
it
with
this
just
one?
the circle's smaller. The
Oh.
circle is smaller than the A.
Looks like he's in
I'm an A
Hester
student.
Prynne.
No, the line through the A goes longer, and then the circle is like around the middle bit. Yep. Yep.
I wasn't a cool
We
kid.
found the
I'm still not a
non-anarchist
cool
here.
kid.
Wow.
I love rules.
Oh, thank you for this.
You're
Thank you for this
welcome.
gift, Karina.
This is beautiful.
What a delight. This was a good suggestion.
I'm so happy I'm here.
Julia.
Yeah, my turn to draw. All right, Karina.
Okay, well, as I've mentioned, I did have OCs when I was 13.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of cat boys
Cat boys.
and one demon boy.
Yes. Which one am I drawing? A cat boy?
I
or
don't know.
demon
It's up
boy?
to you. I think at the time I was definitely more into like cat boys
Cat
because I was
boys.
really into this one manga, Full Moon Wosagashite, and it was kind of like Bleach but very shoujo, and all of the Shinigami had like little cat ears or like
Oh my
bunny
God.
ears and shit, and then
Amazing.
cute little
Yeah.
outfits.
Yep.
That
Good,
rules.
good.
And I was really into that aesthetic.
Okay. So were they like chibier or like were they squatter or taller?
I'm trying to remember what I would draw like, and it's definitely more angular.
Angular. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you discovered the first time, I was like, oh, you can just draw with just the straight lines. That's the cool way to do it. I remember that.
Did they have like really long faces? I drew really long, like impossibly long proportions.
I wouldn't
as if
say
you
where they were
couldn't tell.
long, but they were very pointy.
They were very pointy.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
A
short
little
point.
Inuyasha.
Yeah.
A little bit Inuyasha. Okay.
So
I
you're-
was a huge weeb when I was 13, obviously.
Oh, so was
Obviously.
I.
And of course, I really loved Yu-Gi-Oh! I still
Okay.
do. That hasn't changed. Most things haven't. So, the hair's a little zany.
Okay, like spiky up. What kind of hair are we talking? Just everywhere?
There's a lot of deep lore, 13-year-old deep lore.
Amazing.
Um,
I want to know it all.
when I was
Cat ears.
13, I
ears.
would draw myself with like Bakura's hair from Yu-Gi-Oh,
Oh, sure.
which was like white long hair, but it had these weird pointy shits on the
Yep.
top.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, the hair was going behind the ears, I'm assuming, and also a little bit in front of it,
I don't know, sure.
like this.
That looks right.
I'm
Go
also
crazy.
gonna do this.
This looks right. I don't know exactly, but this feels. I feel like I saw
Yeah.
stuff like this when I looked over at the anime girls at my school's various.
Yeah, I was just the
drawings.
weird anime girl. I played competitive soccer and had no friends because no one else liked anime.
Oh
on
no!
my soccer
Karina, we
team.
would have been like best friends in
Yeah.
high school. I did soccer and I watched anime.
But
Too
then I
bad.
quit soccer to focus on my art.
I feel like the nose is probably a little shorter. Did you have those little anime noses?
I think I just did like a
Yeah.
dash.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't learn how to draw noses until much later in life.
Noses are
Like
hard.
that. What? How about the
Yeah.
eyes? What kind of eye style are we going for?
Very shoujo.
Very shoujo.
Eyes round AF.
Round
Face weird and pointy.
AF.
Love a round eye, pointy face.
Okay. Did you have like that upper shadow thing that they did?
Yeah, basically.
Yep. That's how I did eyes.
I will blend it in real nice with my mechanical pencil.
There you go. How's that looking for you?
That's incredible.
Did you have human ears as well, or just cat ears?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
gonna leave it as just cat ears.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I made my first friend in high school because I was drawing Inuyasha, and some girl came over to my drawing, looked at it, and went, "I have to take this." And she walked across the room, showed it to someone else. That girl came over and just went, "We're friends now." I was like, "All right," and we're best friends today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, the first like kind of cool friends I made in middle school was because I would draw their Digimon ideas.
Oh, yeah, this is another bit of deep lore, but it kind of goes back too far for the yes for this episode. But I think my first OC was Gatomon, but with Sailor Moon powers.
Amazing.
And her name was Moonpaw.
Nice.
And I made little comic issues about her
Amazing.
defeating little like scary dogs.
Oh, that's so good.
Amazing.
It was just Gatomon.
It's just Gatomon with Sailor Moon. So Gatomon had to go to like Gatomon school.
Huh?
Like
No, she just kind of was there.
Oh, okay.
Just hanging out.
So it wasn't like the full Sailor Moon
No.
plot with like the did
she
they
had the little tiara and stuff.
Okay. Did she do a transform? Did she do a transformation?
I don't think she did the transformation, but
Okay.
she did the other moves, like
Okay.
throwing the tiara.
Important.
Yeah.
Karina,
Yes.
body.
Body by Karina.
Body by Karina.
I mean, I would try to do realistic proportions, but I mean, you can probably guess how that turned out as a child. Yeah, basically.
Oh.
I
Oh,
always,
hello. Oh, she wants a hug.
Yeah, it was a claw.
I always made my shoulders way too small.
Yeah, because when I look back, I think it was like the shoulders were small and it was a little bit bell-shaped, just the entire stance.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's a good. Well, because you want it to look like it can stand up, so
Yeah.
it gets wider towards the bottom.
Right.
They have a very sturdy stance.
Yeah, it's a strong stance. Again, it was that Jinkos. You saw people wearing Jinkos, and you're like, "This is how bodies should be." Yep, and you got the turtle feet.
Oof.
Perfect.
What
She's thick.
what clothes?
That's a good question. I was not cool or fashionable as a kid. I kind of just wore jeans and t-shirts, you know?
I drew a lot of jeans and t-shirts.
That's all I knew.
Yeah, okay.
It was that or like my school uniform. So,
You guys both went to schools with uniforms.
That we did.
yeah.
Wow.
I had to wear a stupid skirt that we weren't allowed to put sweatpants under when we were commuting there because it wasn't official uniform. But I went to school in New York. Shit gets cold, y'all.
Dang. I'm gonna say it. I think mine was easier than
Yeah?
yours. I think my school time. I didn't think so at the time, but I didn't have anything to compare it to.
Let's just
You look
say
back on it fondly after this episode.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I think I was okay.
school time, like, that age, not fun really for anyone.
Yeah.
It
But-
kind of sucked for all.
But boy, oh boy, I'm glad there isn't a forever online record of it.
Yup.
Yeah.
I am glad it happened when it did.
I was on the tail end of that, so I do still have my whole DeviantArt from right when I turned 13 onwards.
Oh man.
Still up.
Nice.
Because I'm just like, it is embarrassing, but,
So people can just
that's
Google
the
that
only
if they
place
want.
those exist. Yeah. Hell yeah. Google it.
Oh my God.
Ryokage.
I'm gonna look at it after this.
RYOKAGE.
I feel like people will
On
find
DeviantArt.
stuff like that like that stuff's inspiring because
Yeah,
like, you
I'm
get
not
to
ashamed
see,
of it.
You get to see like improvement happens like when you
But
stick at something.
Before DeviantArt, I was extensively on Zanga.
I
me too.
remember
Oh, I
Zanga.
didn't have a Zanga. I had a live journal.
I made a Zanga, but I could never think of anything to write.
I would just steal people's like icons from LiveJournal and repost them and then talk about what I did at school. And that's gone now. Thank God. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, I
There's
deleted.
the
I deleted
foot.
all those.
There, that foot.
It was me complaining a lot about teachers, as you do. How's this?
Solid.
Were they wearing sneaks or boots or what?
sneaks. I wasn't
Yeah.
cool. That's why I'm wearing Doc Martens now as an adult.
How's this?
Cattail?
Cattail?
Yeah, cattail. And you know what? If we're doing edgy 13-year-old OCs, you might as well throw in some wings too.
Oh, heck
Yes!
yeah.
A little
Bat
I always
or
did the
bird?
one wing. I always did the one wing.
Oh, yeah, the wing.
I am devastated because when I was home for Christmas, I could not find like this specific era of my life's like drawings. They're currently lost somewhere in my parents' house. They got moved around too much, and now no one knows where they are. I'm just like, I'll never get to see like my really goofy, unironic like Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh drawings where he has like one angel wing and one devil wing.
Oh yeah.
Zing.
And I was trying to like draw chains, but didn't know how to.
Because Bakura was a complicated character.
Yeah, he was.
Bakura had a lot
he was
going on.
fucked up, and little Linkin Park lyrics all around.
Yes!
So I'm just like, man, someday I need to find this shit.
Such a sweet boy sometimes, and such a horrible evil boy
Yeah.
other times.
Karina has this.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is pretty spot on.
Anything you'd change to make it more
Not
accurate?
really.
Okay. I do want to flip it
Yeah.
just like Nathan did.
Oh, good
Oh
idea.
yeah, I didn't flip mine.
Oh, another hard lean, huh?
We're just a leaning bunch.
You know what? It's accurate for the time
We're
also.
leaning-
I always drew
I think
leaning.
the fun thing is that it's still very symmetrical in the face.
Yeah.
We've done it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all them
Wow.
eyes you draw in the corners of your notebooks when you're 13.
so yeah,
This was fun.
What a nostalgia.
what a nostalgia trip. That's great. Yeah, if you're drawing edgy teen, if you're an edgy teen right now drawing the stuff, keep at it.
Hell yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going. You're doing great. Yeah, let us know what you want to see us draw next time. This was a real treat. I had a lot of fun. And it was nice getting to learn a little bit about you guys also. That's always
Indeed.
fun. Cool.
Now Nathan knows not to mess with us.
Yeah, now I know not to
For
block
sure.
to block doors or try and make you touch dead bugs with your face.
Yep.
I don't want to get headbutted or shin kicked, please and thank you. We're sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Hey gang, if you like that video, then the best way to support Drawfee is to sign up for Dropout. It costs less than a tube of tennis balls a month, and you'll get Drawfee videos a week early. You'll also get to talk to us on the Discord, and you'll get access to exclusive series like D20 and Cartoon Hell. Sign up for your free trial to Dropout on dropout.tv. Won't cost you an arm and a leg nor your soul, though I did ask for that and they said no. So, whatever.